What's up, guys? So today I'm redoing the Zippo gasket test. All right, trying to make this a little bit, more scientific here. Read all the comments. I appreciate the feedback. The number one comment was that I probably shouldn't have left the fill pad in, that thicker felt pad. That perhaps that's affecting something. So when I redo this test, I'm going to go ahead and take that out on the gasket one. So I went to Walmart and I bought two brand new identical Zippos. These are the ones that are $9 and change, so let's just say 10 bucks each. All right, so originally when I tested it, I grabbed two Zippos, not thinking too much of it. I figured the inserts are the same. However, this Zippo I used heavily for years. All right, this Zippo, I really don't know how much use was on it, but probably not much. So the actual wicks, okay, that hold the fuel might be in different states of degradation. Maybe one's not really holding the fuel for whatever reason because it's been used so much, and not only that, but the actual case is a different size. Maybe that's allowing more air to go through. Who knows? So instead of just continuously wondering about these different variables, we're going to take that out of the equation. Two brand new ones, which I'm opening here on camera so you guys can see this. Actually, today's EDC is a fixed blade from the battle box. All right, thought it'd be fun to kind of carry a fixed blade today. Get into both of these. This way, again, everything is totally identical. You guys even suggested to use a scale, so I broke out my scale there. That's exactly what I'm going to do. All right. Brand new Zippos. Put the knife away. So before I get into these, I actually want to look at this gasket again. There's something I noticed that's really weird. And this orange one is the one I used. Okay, actually let's compare it to one of these. So the orange one was in the lighter for like 4 or 5 days, but to me, it looks like it shrunk. If I can get these in my hand the same way so they're next to each other. If I line this up in the bottom, is it me or did that just totally shrink? Maybe from the contact with the fluid. I really have no idea. It's really weird. The hole looks a little smaller. Obviously the length is just a little bit shorter. Everything just looks smaller. I thought, well, maybe it just so happens I grabbed the one that's too small. But I don't think so. There's some kind of a weird white film that's on here. Again, like residue from that fuel. And if I hold them like this next to each other, you can kind of see even the hole. What's a good background? This? No? Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. It just looks smaller. Is that me? It's weird. I thought, alright, well maybe it's just the orange ones, but no. This is a little smaller than the other one too. So it seems as if there's some kind of a reaction with the fuel. But that doesn't make much sense, right? I mean, I guess if it shrinks, and by the way, it's a little bit stiffer. Okay, this is, it's rubbery plastic, kind of pliable. There's that little trap door here, but let's open that up and keep that separate for a second. All right. It's kind of pliable. It's a little softer. Whereas this one it's really stiff. Kind of weird. Anyway. I'm going to go ahead and grab, we'll use the brown one, why not? And put this orange one away. We're going to start fresh. Curious to see if this shrinks as well. So, we got our two brand new Zippos here. Oh, still the stickers on them. Pop those off. Alright, I'm back. Now if I flip these over, you can see I took the sticker off that one, but I left half the sticker on this one. And that's because I realized these are identical, and I'm not going to know which one has the gasket. So I'm going to leave half a sticker on this one, and this is the one that I'm going to put the gasket on, all right, just so I have a visual aid as to which one's which. So let's pop this insert out. Let's remove this screw. I'm going to take this out. And I'm going to take out the fill pad, as you guys suggested. Because maybe it's too much pressure or something. Who knows? It's always good to have parts. I don't think I have any spare fill pads. Alright, and then I'm going to put in this gasket. This is the brown one. It's brand new. Just like the old orange one, it was a little bit of a tight fit in the beginning. Which, see, there's a metal pin here, that's for the hinge. Make sure that's in the middle. So this pops all the way down properly. Okay. Okay. So that is on completely. We'll go ahead, put this screw back in. Alright, so this one's going to have the gasket. Alright. So, we're good. Okay. Trying to figure out which way is which. Trying to orientate them properly. Alright, so as I mentioned in the other video, I put them upside down when I'm filling them. So what I'm going to do, let's put this off to the side. Leave it here so you guys can see it. I'm going to grab the scale. Let's see what the empty Zippo weighs. Well, this doesn't really represent a Zippo since I took a piece out and added a different piece. Alright, so I got the scale out here. I got paper and pen so I can write this stuff down so I don't forget it. So this is the Zippo with the gasket, completely empty. Didn't do anything with it yet. In grams, this weighs 56.93 grams. Okay. For comparison, I'm going to put it the same way just so no one says anything. This is the other Zippo empty. Weighs 55.84 grams. Now clearly the position of the insert should make a difference. It's just, you know, weigh the same regardless. But I don't want anyone saying, hey, that one was weird and this one wasn't. So yeah, these are both empty now. I'm going to go ahead and fill it on the scale. I'm going to try to keep this in frame the best I can so you guys can see this. But I also don't want to spill fluid everywhere. All right, so we got the little trap door open here. And this might be difficult to do. Let me grab my fluid. Pop the top on this. So I have to fill it through this tiny little hole here. But I also don't want to, oh, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna let it drip. We're gonna go slow. All right. So that was painstakingly slow. So I will edit out the dripping process, but we're at 60.93 grams. All right, write that down. Which is exactly 4 grams of fluid. All right, so it doesn't matter if they weigh a different amount as long as the fluid that goes in is identical, okay? Because obviously that's what we're testing, is how long it's gonna take to evaporate and use this up. So, go ahead and close this now. We'll flip this around carefully. Pop this in its case. All right, so our scale's back to 0. We're at 55.83, which before was 0.84. I'm only gonna go 1 decimal here, so really it's 55.8. All right, so we're back to the original weight here. Kind of wanna bend this out of the way a little bit. All right, so this way. Fill without spilling. All right, 55.84. All right, so we are at 59.84 grams of fluid, and actually filling it like this, I now feel like it's probably half filled. All right, you could definitely put more fluid in there. But we have exactly 4 grams of lighter fluid in either lighter. All right, guys, so both lighters are identical. One has a gasket, one doesn't. We're gonna go ahead and light these at the same time and give it a minute. Obviously, there's a couple more seconds than a minute there since I didn't hit the timer right away. But I'll follow the same process, so maybe a minute, 5 seconds, minute, 10 seconds, whatever. I'll do that every single day. And after this is lit, I'm gonna go ahead and weigh them again, all right? And I'll do this for, you know, until they run out of fluid. And I'll come back and I'll make a final conclusions video letting you know what the results were. But it should be pretty interesting. I'm not 100% sure if this gasket's gonna work. A lot of people brought up the fact that a lot of that fluid ends up leaking up through where the wick is, okay? So sealing the bottom may or may not be the answer. All right, so there's our 1 minute mark. We go ahead and close both lighters. All right, we'll let these cool. And I'll go ahead and get a weight on them. I don't think 1 minute was going to change much, but we're going to find out. So that's it for now, guys. I'll definitely keep you posted and let you know how this turns out. And like I said before, I might do this, you know, multiple times from filled to empty, just depending on how long this takes to run out. All right, I don't want to do a test for just 2 days and, you know, come up with a conclusion. I want to actually see if it's consistent. So anyway, that's all. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.